Welcome to the Once Upon a Sunday Fantasy Football Podcast with your hosts, Josh Kimmel, Dave Campbell, and Justin Bauerle.
Welcome into the show. Super hyped. No Dave today. I just want to celebrate. Super hyped. No dumb, no stupidity, no idiocracy today. No morons. Am I going to bait him to come on? I don't know.
He's eating dinner. He's not coming on.
No Dave today, but we are here, me and Justin. We're talking starts and sits of the week like we do every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Make sure you catch our Tuesday shows at noon as well to help you out with them priority waivers. Hopefully you woke up today and you hit your waiver wires. I'll tell you this. I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't hit much.
No, Josh.
It's okay.
I hit most of the ones that I put in. I did hit. I did not hit on one of them. And my coworker who sits right next to me that knows absolutely dog shit about fantasy football hit the one that I wanted. So that's upsetting to me. But we play each other in the playoffs that starts this week in our work league.
So in the league I needed to win the most. That's what I didn't even put waivers in because I'm not gonna lie, guys. I fell asleep at 8:15 last night. I was not feeling well. I woke up regenerized, like I was sick. Not sick anymore, a little bit. But I was on my phone this morning on Instagram, probably looking at fitness models or something. I don't know what I do. And I see across my banner, Deshaun Watson season-ending injury, going under surgery. And in the league, particularly where I didn't put any sort of waiver wires, I needed a quarterback because I had Derek Carr and Mac Jones on bye, and I just have CJ Stroud. And this is a win now. I went there and I snatched PJ Walker up so quick in that league. And let me tell you something. I am blessed. I may become a believer tonight now. I may because I need to win this matchup. If I win, I'm getting in the goddamn playoffs. And I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm sorry. Family friendly. But if I win, I'm in the playoffs. Guaranteed.
That's good.
Anyway, so, of course I fall asleep and don't do waivers. What's up, Raphael? What is up? We're hyped tonight. We're talking starts and
thumb
sits.
One. Is that thumbs up? Like,
you know, I like thumbs one. Who do you start? Mahomes, Goff. Guys, we're going right off the start. Mahomes or Goff?
Here you go.
I mean, we're going Monday night, right? Mahomes Monday night. Taylor Swift is rumored to be in town against Goff. I'm leaving.
Well, is she? Because she's on tour in Brazil right now.
Listen,
and
I'm trying to.
But she does have a 2-week break in between shows. So if this might be the time, it's the Kelsey family reunion this week too. So
look, if she did love him, she'd be there.
She would come to this show tonight.
If she loved us,
she would come to this show on Monday night. Oh my god!
If she loved us, she would be there. If she wants more press for her stupid concert,
Kelsey owners, then she would definitely show up.
No, I'm always going to go Mahomes over Goff, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what the matchup is, I'm always going to go Mahomes.
You don't bench Mahomes.
But I will say, like, the safety of Goff, I totally understand it. But Goff isn't putting up 40. Mahomes could.
Goff, it doesn't even matter that they're playing Chicago. Honestly, the Chicago's defense is actually getting slightly better over the last couple of weeks. I know Philadelphia. It's Philadelphia, but we're in Kansas City on prime time. I expect a big scoring game Monday night.
Hope so. Defenses, man. We don't do defenses. If you want, you know what? Just for one time, I'll give you defense. I'll give you a defense to start. Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. We just said Mahomes.
I don't know, dude.
Jets play Buffalo with no offense coordinator.
There you go. Buffalo Jets.
Jets.
Get out of that league.
Jets. Jets.
All right. Deshaun Watson. He's out. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the fantasy impact that PJ Walker is coming into. We're going to be talking Jerome Ford today, so that's why I kind of bring it up. This is a run-first team anyway. This team wasn't led by Deshaun Watson. This is a slight downgrade. It's a big downgrade for Amari Cooper.
It's not PJ Walker either.
No,
it's Brian Thompson Robinson. DTR is starting this week.
No way.
All your waiver claims for PJ Walker, dead.
Since when?
Since today.
Did I miss this? I was so busy
You
at work
did.
today.
I saw you put PJ Walker in shit show, and I was like, okay, cool. And then they said DTR started. And I'm like, oh,
That sucks. But that's okay. That's okay.
yeah,
I was just so happy that I got PJ Walker.
it's fine. I don't
I
expect
did
DTR
not know that.
all season. I would 100% expect PJ Walker to play at some point this season.
Do you think they're just giving up on the entire season?
No, see, like that's the thing. They're in the playoff hunt. They have a team. They have a defense that can compete. Oh, excuse me, that can compete. I don't see why they would give in on the entire season. It would not make sense.
But they definitely are with their freaking quarterback. I'm so mad right now. I am so mad. I am the biggest mad. What's the biggest animal you guys can fight with my bare hands?
Biggest animal? Is that the
Yeah.
question? Seriously?
Yeah. Biggest
Oh,
animal. I can fight with my bare hands.
a dog.
So I get a little bit bigger than that.
I mean, what size dog? I didn't say like a 15-pounder.
Like I'm thinking, we're thinking wild animals. I was thinking that the other day. Like, could I take a tiger? Could I take a lion?
No.
Could I take a puma? Like, I think all cats are out.
No. All cats
Except for
are out.
because they're the most dominant.
All cats and dogs, I think, in the wild are out.
I don't know, man. A wolf, like by himself, little coward. I could probably take him. But a cat, they're too quick, too fast. Bear, no.
I've gotten a coyote with a knife before.
That's sick, Justin. I would not talk about that. That's pretty sick. I've never killed. I've shot a squirrel with a.
I mean,
BB
it
gun
was
once.
coming from my leg. I just took my pocket. I lost my pocket knife, but right into the side of it, it went right in.
Definitely nothing with wings. You know what? Nothing with wings. Too difficult. I was thinking sea creatures, but man, they have the advantage. They can breathe underwater.
They can breathe underwater. They just hold you
All they
down.
have to do, that's all they have to do is just hold us down.
What about a monkey?
No, those guys are tough. All right, final answer.
Anyways.
Final answer. One of those giant iguanas.
Okay. I mean, they're reptiles, so you can just like step on them, and they're
Giant iguanas.
I'm gonna say Dave Campbell.
Oh,
Biggest animal.
Dave would rock you. Dave would knock you. I am so mad about PJ Walker. You know why? Because this is ruining my damn night.
Raphael says a beaver. There you go.
Beaver. You know what?
Actually, no,
Beavers
I'm
are
gonna go
tiny.
back to the coyote. I can take on a coyote.
You did.
I did. I won.
What about you, Mike? What's the biggest animal
Yeah,
you can take
Mike.
with your bare hands?
Don't say a kangaroo.
Those would be
Raphael
tough.
also started a late league 4-0 so far. I also did. We've played 2 weeks and now we're in the playoffs. We did league median or 3 weeks. Sorry, went 4-2.
Well, look at you. All right. Well, let's get into because now I'm just bummed. So the
Let's
rest
get
of the
into
show
it.
will be depressing. Let's go to the quarterback.
Here's
sits of the week.
Josh's waiver wire.
Yeah.
And now, a moment of silence.
For that team, for my hopes and dreams, I have the best team. I have
Get DTR today. Why don't you go get him?
because I think knowing my league, he's been picked up. Because and someone's laughing at me.
Female black bear?
No, you couldn't take.
You want to take on a mama bear?
That'd be difficult.
Get the hell
That'd be difficult. To be honest with you, that'd be difficult. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I would not fuck with that.
Or a panda bear. I've seen an attack of a panda bear. I saw an attack on Twitter of a panda bear attacking someone. It was rough.
QBs.
I have fought, and I just want to I fought a pit bull, a really, really, really mean pit bull. I beat the snot out of it until it let go of its hold. If it let go of its hold, I wasn't gonna swing on it. But he had my arm. He could have torn it off. And you know what you do, guys? I'm surprised people don't do this. Just fucking stab him in the eye. I just took my finger and just went, and you let go. Easy. Pit bulls. I hate them. I love Michael Vick.
Where did you see I love Michael Vick?
Oh, no. And so a long time ago, one of our friends in
my
our redraft league, he drafted Michael Vick, and he's like, I hate dogs. And he slapped Michael Vick on the thing. So that was my callback to that. Nobody understood.
Nobody got it
unless
except for you.
Unless you were like one of the 11 people in that room. That's it.
Rank these 3 receivers this week: Marquise Brown's, George Pickens, Noah Brown. This is a question for Mike on YouTube.
Oh, this week in particular, man, I'm gonna put Hollywood Brown lowest because I feel like he's gonna get shut down. Like
I thought you were about to say the highest. It's like,
no, lowest. I start low.
I'm gonna go Noah, George, Marquise.
That's what I was gonna do, but you ruined it. I was gonna say George Pickens in the middle, and then Noah numero uno.
Keep trade cut. There you go. Actually, that's how I would keep trade cut them too. Noah keep, George Pickens trade for the value of Marquise Brown cut.
Who loves dogs less, Dave or Mike Vick? You know,
probably Mike Vick.
Probably Mike Vick.
Anyways, let's get to we're 11 minutes into this show. Let's get to our QBs.
Yo, pit bulls are rough, man. I'll tell you that right now.
God.
Anyway, Kyler Murray versus the Texans or Joe Burrow on Thursday night against Baltimore. This one's pretty simple to me. I'm surprised that we even picked this one up, but we have Kyler returning after a week, a season long, pretty much gone. Came back, looked explosive. I think he looked pretty good. He had 33 rushing yards. That's huge. It's almost a touchdown and 4 points per touchdown leagues. Plus, he's going to throw the ball just as much as Joe Burrow. Joe's not going to run much. Kyler's going against Houston. I think they're 23rd against the fantasy quarterbacks, where Baltimore, number 1 against the fantasy quarterbacks. I'm going Kyler. It's not close to me. The rushing upside's there, and I think it's going to be a shootout with CJ Stroud. Do you think that Monday night's going to be a shootout? No, this game is going to be a shootout. This is going to be the most fun game to watch come Sunday. Houston, Arizona.
Yeah, I hate to agree with you. Thursday nights are not great for fantasy rosters, especially when you play against a number 1 defense. As much as I would love to start Joe Burrow easily, Kyler Murray might just be the option here, especially since the Texans are usually in shootouts. This will probably be a very good game. I would definitely start Kyler Murray this week.
You know, and to say something, I have, and this is a real option for people because I drafted Kyler in a ton of leagues and just stashed him in my RR like we told you to do. And he's coming back in most of these leagues. I have Lamar or I have a Tua. There's a league where I have Tua in a 1 quarterback league, and I am starting Kyler over Tua this week. And Tua's at home against Las Vegas. I just have that. I just love the upside of rushing quarterbacks over the statue quarterbacks. Yep. Tua doesn't get out of the pocket much. He can't really move that much. Like I said, 33 rushing yards. It's almost a full touchdown. Give me the rushing quarterbacks all day. I'm trying to move Tua. We already spoke about his schedule coming up. God awful. If you can move Tua now, do it. Kyler, start of the week. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Running backs.
Oh, running backs. Speaking about a big animal, Jerome Ford, James Cook, 2 monsters that will run you down, plow you over. Monsters. Who are you taking in this one, man? James Cook, he's been impressive. Jerome Ford's been plotting, both getting work.
You know, it's the Steelers defense, that defensive line is getting better with their people coming back. So that's really helpful. But is Ford actually getting the same kind of action? That's the thing. Kareem Hunt is still kind of there enough to steal snaps. He's getting Kareem Hunt's getting double-digit snaps every week. So that's tough. Over the last 3 weeks, Jerome Ford is RB27. James Cook is RB28. You're getting the same player. It's just which defense are they going up against? So which defense do you like less? The Steelers or the Jets? I think that Steelers have a better defensive line. That's the thing.
It doesn't matter. So the defenses don't matter to me. What I'm looking at here is quarterback play. What I'm looking at here is offensive play. And I look at if it was PJ Walker, I feel like they
throw the ball.
And I feel like they can move the ball around a little bit more than, Josh Allen's team. They're going to move the ball a ton. But the problem with Josh Allen, when they're down there, he's going to steal the touches.
He wants to throw it. And
he wants to throw it.
I'm going Jerome Ford this week. I hate to say it, but
you're going Jerome Ford this week.
I'm going Jerome Ford this week. I don't think DTR is going to need to rely on the running game, which is going to give Jerome more touches. Like you said, Josh Allen's going to vulture every rushing touchdown from James Cook. I'm going to trust Jerome Ford a little bit more this week between the two.
I do not hate that. Here's one thing I do want to say. James Cook is 20th in carries on the season, 120. He gets 12 per game, but he's 6th in rushing yards. The guy is just gashing defenses. His yards per touch is 5.8. That's 6th in the NFL for the running back position. James Cook is a playmaker. What if they get a person in there to play call and go, hey, give this guy the ball, take some pressure off of Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a turnover machine. Let's just give James Cook 18 carries. All right, let's bump it up a little bit instead of this 12 carries, and we'll let Josh Allen turn the ball over 100 times. I mean, they can't. They're 5-5. They're struggling. They're obviously on the ropes. Their window is closing at a rapid pace. Maybe this whole passing the ball 40 times a game isn't working for them, so maybe they turn it around this week. I'm leaning James Cook because of the explosiveness, because of the playmaking abilities, and because they're playing New York and they don't want to throw on New York. I'm going James Cook. This is the first time we've disagreed in a little bit.
And we don't have a Dave in here to break the tie.
So guys, Raphael, Mike, are we going Jerome Ford, James Cook? We need a tiebreaker. Leave it in the comments below if you're a viewer after the fact.
Yeah, because I will respond to you saying that you're incorrect if you pick James Cook,
and I will not respond to you.
He won't. He doesn't look at the YouTubes.
I won't. James Cook has been fumbling. Yeah, he's been fumbling. Hey man, don't be hating. He's not as fumbling as more as Josh Allen.
It's the thing is, like, they're literally identical players in fantasy this year, especially over the last 3 weeks. That's my only thing. So
Except for one guy has a way better yards per carry, way better yards per touch, and is in top 6 rushing yards on the season. I mean, that's pretty elite. What's Jerome Ford at? I know he started late. I understand that. I'm not going to hold it against him, but what is his yards per attempt? What is his yards per carry? Because that's pretty important.
His yards per attempt are 4.1 over the last 3 weeks. Cook is 6.1. Ford has had 14 extra touches, but less yards. They both have 0 touchdowns. It's a tough one. The thing is, like, Ford gets more passing targets.
Yeah, he gets more targets. I agree with that.
He's 7 for 10 on passing, but Cook is 7 for 7. So, like, it's such an even.
Ford has 4 touchdowns overall this year, though.
Look, you know what? I don't care about the beginning of the season.
I know, we care about now. I understand that. But here's what I'm saying, peoples. Start Cook or start Ford. Who do you believe?
Listen, when Cook does well this weekend and Ford sucks, Josh is going to come around and, like, have a victory lap on me on Tuesday.
Hey,
when Ford does well and Cook sucks, I will victory lap on Josh on Tuesday.
And not only that, he will text me in the first quarter. He'll text me in the first quarter. You see Ford? He's already got more rushing yards than Cook. You see that? And I'm like, bro, I can't handle you right now, Justin.
Well, I mean, in the first quarter of the Cleveland game, he will have. I mean, in the first 4 quarters of the Cleveland game, he's going to have more yards than James Cook because Cook plays at 425. So
we'll be victory lapping early. All right, who's these receivers?
Wide receivers.
DJ Moore or Puka Nacua. We do have a Matthew Stafford sighting in practice. That is massive. We do have Justin Fields back.
Full participants today. Both of their quarterbacks are full participants today.
So this is why this makes
after missing weeks.
This is why this makes this interesting. This also makes it is the reason why I think this is kind of cool, because this is my matchup. This is who I am in my home league, where I thought I had PJ Walker until about 5 minutes ago.
I have this in 3 leagues, the situation right here.
And I just don't know where to go. What's up, Dave? He recently traded. You know what? We'll get to you in a second.
We'll get you to a question.
Because right now we got to break down DJ Moore and Puka Nacua. And if you could help us out in the chat, that'd be awesome. Puka is going to get the targets from Matthew Stafford. That's it. It's going to be Cup, Puka, Cup, Puka, Cup, Puka. With Fields, I feel like he's a player who needs to get in rhythm with his offense And considering this is his first game back, we're going to see some struggles. We're going to see some overthrows. We're going to see some underthrows. Listen, Justin Fields is not polished in any means, and DJ Moore is not a super stud to overcome that. I feel like Puka is the type of player who can adapt to his quarterback. He finds zones, he gets open. Whereas DJ Moore in that offense, they don't have that capability. Justin Fields isn't sharp enough to read the field to see what's actually happening. Sorry if you're a Justin Fields guy. He's just not a good passer. In the first 3 weeks of the season, I understand that we don't care about what happened, but this is my whole point of he needs to get a rhythm. Week 1, he had 64% completion percentage. Week 2, 55. Week 3, 50. It was only until week 4 when he played Denver when they were struggling where he completed 80% of his passes, then back down to 51 and 60. He's just not an accurate passer. And are they going to put him in a situation where he actually needs to throw the ball 30 to 40 times a game just to win? I mean, come on, they're playing Detroit. They're going to probably have to. But knowing any smart coaching staff, which Chicago probably does not have, they're going to want to run the ball against Detroit and keep that offense off the field. That means less passing attempts. That means less DJ Moore. That means less Justin Fields. I don't know, man. I'm going Puka here just because of the safety. The floor will be higher. DJ Moore could give you a 0. I don't see that from Puka.
Okay.
In scene, clip that for TikTok.
So they're in very, very, very similar situations. Puka hasn't been really great since Stafford's last played. I'm going to talk about this really fast. So Stafford got hurt in week 8 of the NFL season. So he played the first 7 weeks of this season. And in those first 7 weeks, Puka was great. He had one bad game against Arizona in week 6 with a 6.6. And since Matthew Stafford got hurt, he's been under 10 points. He's been under 8 points every week since then, the other 2 weeks. DJ Moore, exactly the same pretty much. He's had that one bad week in week 1, 4.5. But in the 5 weeks that Justin Fields has played, he's been great. I mean, we all talk about why is DJ Moore wide receiver 8 when nobody is starting him? Nobody wants to even play him in their flex positions. It's because of the play that he does with Justin Fields. That is Justin Fields' option. We talk about Cole Kmet doing all these great things with Tyson Bagent. Now with Justin Fields, DJ Moore is Justin Fields' target. He is his safety valve. He is his safety net, everything. The ball is going to go through DJ Moore this week. These are the same situations. Literally, they're both getting their quarterback back. It's just which one do you trust more? Is Stafford going to go to Cooper Kupp or Puka? The other side of the ball is Justin Fields going to DJ Moore or he doesn't have a second target.
That's true.
But I'm going DJ Moore because the explosiveness that DJ Moore can do behind the line and get up the field, once he catches that ball, he can be explosive. And we talk about his first 5 weeks being just absolutely legendary, not legendary, but the reason why he is still wide receiver 8 in the season is because of the first 5 weeks of the season. I'm going Justin Fields' upside with DJ Moore this week.
Let's not pretend that DJ Moore isn't up there in the rankings as well because of his week 5 game
49
week.
points. Yeah. With what quarterback again?
Yeah, Justin Fields. Yeah. But before that, how many games did he have like that? Yeah, week 4 against Denver.
27, 13,
when they were
16.
hold on. Don't when they were when Denver was bad. That's when he put up that 27-point game. Before that, it was 13.1, 16.4, 4.5. It's not like he was going bananas, or Puka Nacua was going bananas with his quarterback from the start. From week
with no
1.
Cooper Kupp.
Hold on.
He didn't have another target, though.
But with Cooper Kupp there, he has proven where he does get the targets. The reason why he wasn't getting them because Matthew Stafford was out. Listen, if you want to ride with – because I will agree with this. DJ Moore will give you a higher ceiling and can give you that 49-point game, whereas Puka's floor is just higher, where he's not going to just drop a turd on you. He's just not going to do it with Matthew Stafford unless Stafford gets hurt. That's the only scenario I see him failing.
Puka's had one good game since Kupp has come back.
Yeah,
he's had one 23-point game, and that is it.
We haven't seen DJ Moore We've had DJ Moore 2 good games with Justin Fields. That's it. 2. 2. 2. Whereas we saw a ton. Well, we saw the potential of Puka. That's all I'm saying, man. Again, we differ, but I'm going Puka easily in this one.
Who are they
Like,
playing again? We got the Detroit Lions or the Seattle Seahawks, both pretty solid defenses. I'm going DJ Moore. We can
right.
victory lap this on Tuesday.
Another one that we're gonna victory lap.
We want some questions here.
Yep.
All right. So back on the running back situation, he said it sounds like Jay Cook, but the Jets D. But whom does Cleveland play? We literally said it. Cleveland plays the Steelers. Yeah.
All right, what's we got? Dave 23423. Hello, I recently traded Saquon and Jordan Addison for Javonte and Chris Godwin. Have I won this trade? Does your team look better? Is your team better? That it's not about winning. It's not about losing. Is your team better? Now you have changed from Saquon to Javonte. Saquon's a better playmaker. Javonte's a safer player where he's getting more volume on a more consistent offense right now. That's just the facts. With Tommy DeVito, Saquon's pretty scary. So I understand the movement there. To me, that's about a lateral move. You're getting a guy who's not very explosive. He scored 21 points on Monday night. That's great. Saquon's not doing that with Tommy DeVito. And Jordan Addison for Godwin. See, Justin Jefferson's coming back. We saw Hawkinson is getting the majority of the targets there in Minnesota with Josh Dobbs, just like he did in Arizona. I love this trade. I love Godwin. I love Javonte. The only thing with Godwin is he's not getting the targets like Big Mike. He's not, but he is a second option there. Anything?
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, the Giants' offense is not doing anything this year anymore. So Saquon, it's good for you to get him off your roster now. I don't love Addison coming off your team for Chris Godwin.
You're thinking dynasty reasons.
No. I'm thinking redraft too.
Where was Addison at when JJ was healthy? He was getting
that's fair.
He wasn't getting.
I don't hate this trade. I don't hate it.
Saquon Barkley has scored 7.1 and 14.3 the past 2 weeks. He's getting a lot of carries. He had 23 in week 9, 11, but only 11 in week 10. Listen, I like it. I like Javonte. I do.
For the Dolphins, sit Mostert and start H-N.
H-Han.
H-N.
I got to see H-Han. I got to see H-Han first. I got to see him.
Yeah.
It might be a mistake to sit him. It might be a mistake, but I'm willing to take that mistake. I need to see him. I need to see if he can get through. I need to see if they're going to ease him in. I need to see if he's only going to get 25%. I need to see what McDaniels wants to do with him and how much he's on the field before I feel confident in starting him. But if you want to start him, I have no problem because he only needs one play.
Tight ends. Oh,
who do I start? Andrews or Kincaid?
This is relevant here. Andrews or Kincaid this week. This is not our sit start. This is a question from YouTube again. If you're an audio listener, come over to YouTube because we have lots of questions in the chat. So,
all right. Andrews or Kincaid. Kincaid has been fire ever since I traded him to you. So mad about that.
Which league did you trade?
Yeah, cut the meat where I got Saquon Barkley from you.
Oh,
I am so mad about that. But Kincaid's going against the New York Jets. I don't hate that matchup whatsoever. Andrews is a complete stud, but Thursday night games are just so stupid. Like, they're so stupid. I hate Thursday night games. They're the dumbest thing of all time. Right? Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree, and I actually excited. I was excited for last Thursday. I'm excited for this Thursday, and they're both going to be awful. So,
so Cincinnati is 27th against the tight end. They give up 14.78 points per game to the tight end position. So I would lean Andrews if I had to choose one. Who are the Bills playing? The Jets? Yeah, they're 18th against the tight end, 12.54. It's just Lamar really leans on Andrews. But Kincaid is so much fun. Andrews. Don't overthink it. Andrews.
You're going Andrews?
Yeah.
If you need a flex, throw one of these guys in your flex. That's all I can say. I'm a big proponent of if you have 2 solid tight ends, put one in your flex because sometimes they're valuable, and I think both of these guys can be in a flex position honestly this week. So
all right, the last position debate, I guess, because
again, tight ends.
we've literally agreed on only one.
Only one this week. That's
Only one.
unusual. It's fine.
Laporta versus Chicago. It's fine. Everything's fine. Laporta versus Chicago or Ferguson versus Carolina. This was originally supposed to be Kincaid versus
Fergie.
Ferguson, but Dirtbag Dave, who didn't even want to show up to work today, said it was too obvious. It was Kincaid, and I disagreed. But we don't get to talk about that matchup. We get to talk about Laporta versus Ferguson. Yay! And Dave's not even here. So what
when he said he wasn't coming, I was like, damn, I could have changed this back, but it's fine. It's fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Dave. It's fine. But he does have a point about Kincaid. Kincaid is the tight end 2 since week 7. That's insane. Pretty sure you didn't know that. Mark Andrews in that time is also tight end 4. So
remember when we were all talking about Laporta is a god, like he's the tight end of this draft class. This is a solid draft class.
Yep, it truly is. Sam Laporta, and since week 7, is the tight end 14. Not great, but hey, he had a bye week in there, guys. So chill the F out. He averages 13 points per game in that time frame, but that's still not good enough. It's still not. Where's Ferguson at? Ferguson's tight end 10 in that time, averaging 16.5. Ferguson is getting the majority of the work in the red zone, where, let's just face it, Laporta's not. They're more running the ball with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. So that's taking a lot of red zone targets away from Laporta, a lot of valuable targets. And let's be very clear about Laporta. I love the guy. I just traded for him. The majority of his fantasy points came off of broken plays and plays in between the 20s, not high value targets at all, not whatsoever. He's still good. He's still a great option. But who are they going to give it to first? Gibbs or Laporta? Montgomery or Laporta? Amon-Ra St. Brown or Laporta? So you're talking the 4th option on this team. Whereas Ferguson, honestly, it's CD in a cornucopia of average in Ferguson.
Yep. I just made that same argument today. I was about to say Ferguson is the second option on that team. I'd be valuing him a lot more than a lot of these other guys, even though he's tight end 10. This week, Panthers suck. The Bears aren't that great either, but I'd be going Jake Ferguson in this week.
I'm 1,000% going Jake Ferguson, and he's most likely
2
on your waiver wire.
Out of 4.
Yeah, we're halfway there. Halfway.
And
I love Laporta, and I think Laporta is going to be special. It's just they don't really need to use him at this point. He's not really generating the targets he was in the beginning of the season, and that's just the facts, pal.
Yep.
That's the facts, Dave. Pal, I wonder where Dave would go.
You know, that's an interesting question. I feel like he's probably going to say Ferguson.
All right.
But then if he says Ferguson, then that means he would definitely go Kincaid over Laporta for sure.
I'm going to play a game. I'm going to do his 4 right now, and then afterwards we'll text him in the show, in the group chat, and say, hey, Dave, who are you picking? So we can. All right,
he didn't make his picks in the chat, did he? No, he didn't. Okay.
I'll go. I'm going to go Burrow. He's going to say Burrow. He's going to say Puka. He's going to say Cook. And he's going to say Laporta.
Burrow, Cook, Puka, and Laporta.
So we're pretty much the same. We agree. We know Dave.
Oh, I was just responding to what you were going to say, but I would agree with you. He's definitely picking Cook. Yeah, he's definitely picking Puka. He's going to say start Burrow, start your stud. And then, Laporta. Yeah.
This is the part of the show where we predict what Dirtbag Dave's going to say.
Let's get to some Q&A here. We got some questions. So we got...
Do we?
Oh, we already did that one. He did last week on Flex on his.
We have one more question, then we'll get out of here.
My options for Flex are Devonta Smith or Andrews. Okay. Start 2: Garrett Wilson, Devonta Smith, Amari Cooper, or Jordan Addison. Jets against Buffalo, Eagles versus Chiefs, Browns versus Pittsburgh, and Vikings versus, that's the only one we didn't cover.
All right, Hunter. We're going
Denver.
Garrett Wilson, and we're going Jordan Addison. Devontae Smith's going against the Chiefs, correct? Am I wrong in that?
Yes, you are correct.
They dominate receivers. They dominate the passing game.
And he's wide receiver too.
He's a wide receiver too. That's why I'm saying Devontae Smith. Amari Cooper, we don't know who the quarterback is. We don't know if it's DTR, BTS,
it's DTR.
Taylor. We don't know who it is at this point. Nobody wants to play ball. And then
this one's easy. I think it's Garrett Wilson and Jordan Addison for sure.
Yeah, easy. All right, play us out of here, Justin. Let's get out of here. I want to watch some wrestling. Oh, we got more? We got another one?
Nope. That's it.
Oh, man.
He said, great stuff, amigos.
Oh, great. Thank you, Raphael. Every single Wednesday night you're here, and I really appreciate it. Hunter, you're always here as well. Guys, I know you're on the audio side. I know the numbers. I see them. Please jump on over to our YouTube page at the Fins Talk Sports Network. Interact with us. See our pretty face. We don't wear sleeves. We are who we are. We're not fake. We're not fraud. Dave's a fraud. He's not here. Dave don't come to work. But we'll be back on Friday, noon, Dynasty Hour. If you're a Dynasty player. If you don't know Dynasty, come on over and we'll explain it to you. Until next week, guys. I'm leaving. Bye. That's it. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe wherever you watch or listen to podcasts. Follow on X and Instagram at OUSFFPOD. We'll be back next week for more ways to win your league.